What is Naruto's main goal? Find his parents, avenge his brother, save his sister, be the leader of his village. You can get one wrong for the culture. You can get it.
You want me to get this is the one you want me to get wrong. This one?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Peace Hammer Titan. Today we're here with the legend himself, Rob, aka Shonen Showdown. We're here for a little chat. We're here for a little chill. Nothing too serious. So
Thanks
we're
for
just
having
here
me.
to just record. Yeah, it's my pleasure, man. It's my pleasure. Yeah, man.
That intro works, bro. That works. That's it. That's the one.
I just wing it. My cameraman always reminds me to. He goes, "Oh,
Right.
you forgot to introduce yourself." I was like, "Oh yeah, shit, you're right." But
So I'm noticing you're going crazy over there in the UK, man. I've seen the tier list videos and everything. Fire stuff, bro. Fire stuff. So I always just wanted to ask you, like, how is it like the scene over there, the anime scene?
yeah, man. The UK is interesting, man, because I always feel like the anime scene. Well, not just the anime scene, but I think the cultural scene in the UK is always maybe like a few years behind the US. And I feel like it's getting to a level where people are starting to express themselves a little bit more. I feel like I went to my first con maybe about 10 years ago. Yeah, just under 10 years ago, and I went as a cosplay. I didn't go cosplay for the first year. I think the second year that I went, I was like, I have to go cosplay it out because I just stood out as like a sore thumb. So I was like, yeah, I need to go cosplay it out. So back then it was a little bit niche. People really weren't. It was only like a really select group of people, like hardcore people, were people who, if you did any sort of cosplay or if you were into anime, like people saw you as hardcore. Whereas like now,
Right.
things are, you know what things are like.
Yeah.
People are animes hit every area of mainstream, but I still feel like we're still a little bit more reserved here in the UK. We're a little bit too reserved. We don't. I've seen the parties that you guys have at MomoCon, bro. And DreamCon. That is just
Man. Oh
mental.
man.
Like we're not at that
Yeah.
stage yet. We're nowhere near that stage yet. We still kind of hold back a little bit. I know there's people. It's not for a lack of passion, because I know people love anime. People love anime over here. They just aren't willing to commit as much, and it's a cultural thing. But I think things are changing, like slowly. I think things are getting there because social media is changing the things. Like people are picking up their culture from social media more, and they're picking up. They're seeing cons. People are seeing more of. I would have never seen DreamCon, MomoCon, Anime Expo without social media. And people are seeing this
Right.
and thinking
Right.
like, why are we not doing this?
Yeah.
So what about you though? Like, what's it like? Like, how did you start off, and what's it like over there in the US?
I mean, well, I started doing anime content probably. I think it was like 2018 was when I started. Because obviously I'm a big basketball fan, so I was always watching, First Take with Stephen A. and at the time I believe it was Skip Bayless, and then Max Kellerman came on later. So I was watching them debate basketball all the time, and I was like, well, there isn't really anything like this for the anime space. So I wanted to create an
Mm,
anime type of sports debate show. Um, that quickly turned into a bunch of other things. Once my friends got busy and that had to become a solo project, that's where skits came involved. Me covering lists and articles, just making my own type of creative content, and then the IRL tier list at the conventions was something. So like that was something. It was kind of just like a snowball effect, and then it just kept building. I would say probably like the anime scene out here is just like as you said, it's gone crazy, especially after COVID. I think before COVID, it was building, but it wasn't crazy. But after COVID, it's like it now has switched where if you're not watching anime, people are looking at you like, what? Like, how are you not watching a show right now? Like, what are you not
Wow.
looking? You're not looking at something. It's generally has switched, which is wild to even say that, but it kind of is at that point now. You have popular artists like Meg Thee Stallion and people making anime themed songs, Japan themed songs. The Japanese culture is going even crazier in the U.S. Just because the anime culture has bloomed, right? So companies are starting to notice it more. Gaming companies too. It's different now. It's different now. And obviously everything comes with pros and cons, right? But I think one of the best things about it is that going to the conventions, like you mentioned earlier, and getting to see your friends, network with people, have fun at parties, meet new people. It definitely like helps with the growth of the community and just having fun within the community. Um, so I mean, like, what are like the top animes out there, or what are the top anime in the UK? Because I know out here, you know, One Piece, DBZ, Naruto, Bleach, Hunter. Like I can already tell you, like those are the go tos. Demon Slayer and JJK are hot right now. Um, but like, what are the ones in the UK that kind of like stand out, or is it the same?
I think it's the same. I think it's the
It's the
same all
same. Okay.
around. Yeah, I think it's I think it's synonymous everywhere. I think if it's you get the same fans. I think it's 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 designed by age demographic. I think the kids, I think a particular age demographic are into like My Hero, and then you've got a particular age group and a particular kind of like type of fan are into like I get a lot more of the interviews. A lot more people that I interview nowadays are telling me they're into Madoka Magica to the point where I now want to watch Madoka Magica. Whereas like normally I'd look at it and I'm like, that ain't really my kind of thing. Whereas
Right.
the amount of people that I've approached that I've said Madoka Magica, you know, is lit. I'm like, you know what, I might give it a try. So again, it's each demographic is kind of different, but the big ones are always out there. DBZs, everyone's rocking with DBZ.
Oh,
Um,
of course. Yeah.
One Piece, I think, is just throughout. Just every convention I go to, I see four, five, six
My goat.
Luffy's. Every single every single convention is just I see a straw hat like easily. It's always the first costume I
Yeah.
spot.
And it was never
So
like that for the longest
no,
time too. That's
no, it
the
wasn't. It
craziest thing.
wasn't.
Cause I've been a One Piece fan for around like 15 years now, and it's like just seeing the culture like change. Like I remember when One Piece was the weakest of the big three. Like
Mm,
it was Naruto and Bleach, and then
it
if you were
was
talking about One
Naruto.
Piece, yeah, and nobody was really trying to talk about One Piece. One Piece was kind of on the back end, and the One Piece community was very tight knit and small. But I'm telling you, what the pandemic did, because obviously the huge barrier of entry to One Piece is that it's over 1,000 episodes and over 1,000 chapters. So like a lot of new fans are just like, nah, I can't commit to a long anime like that. But with the pandemic, people were forced to stay inside and give One Piece a shot. And that's what put One Piece on the next level, because us
Ooh,
One
that
Piece
makes
fans have been
sense.
saying it yeah, we've been saying it for the longest time that like One Piece is fire, but it's just people are saying it's too long to get into, and then the pandemic forced people to kind of like give it a shot, and that's when the numbers went crazy. That's when it was like everybody's a One Piece fan now. It's crazy.
I've decided to read it. I've not had the time to commit episode by episode. Um,
Mhm.
I bought myself a tablet simply for manga reading, and I preferred like I did the test where I watched maybe 10, 15 episodes, and then I read that amount in manga chapters, and I instantly just preferred the manga for me personally.
Mm, right.
So I'll let you know when I catch up. I'm so far behind that I can't even like
Oh, in the
the other
manga or the anime?
on the manga. I'm so far behind that
Oh,
um I don't think it's like a lot of people say that you have to hit a certain number of chapters before One Piece like really gets you. I don't know. Maybe like they say episode wise, maybe like 150, 200 episodes is when you're hooked on One Piece. That's what a lot of people have told me. I'm nowhere near that. So when I get there, I know I'll get there. When I get there, I'm sure I'll feel the same. I'm pretty confident because a lot of people
This
that I know and respect have told me, listen, like you you have to,
yeah.
like,
There's One Piece has so many different moments, but there's always like everyone everyone's moment is not the same for them, which is very very interesting. But everybody, when you listen to them, there's always something in the story that happens that's like flips the switch, and it's like, all right, I'm locked in now, and then you just start binging it. So it's like everyone has that moment for the most part. It's very very rare where I've heard of somebody giving One Piece a shot and they didn't experience having that moment where it's like, oh, this arc, this moment, this chapter, this episode, like made me a One Piece fan, like locked in. Like everybody has
mm,
their own. So I think eventually you'll have yours, and then that's it. And then it won't have to be like we're watching every single episode, and it's like it feels more like a chore. Now, if people are gonna, it's gonna be an issue to take you away from the screen or take you away from your tablet. Um,
I think a
you
lot of
know,
people, like, I think, well, not a lot of people, but I think what's motivating me now is the fact that, the, well, not the deadline, but like the fact that it might end within the next maybe 5, 6 years. Like, that's
hmm
huge. Like, for
yeah,
me, I started Naruto late. I don't regret it, but I'm glad that I caught Naruto before it finished. Like, I was late to Naruto. When I say late, I caught Naruto just before the war arc. I jumped ship
mm,
like really late, but I
right,
caught it at a point where I was like, you know what, the hype train still hit me. So I wanna, I wanna catch One Piece a bit earlier than that. A bit earlier than that. So,
yeah,
give myself some time to mellow because I'm a theorist kind of guy. Like when I watch things, I like to break it down. I like to dissect. I like to break down, understand, theorize. Like I like to just I'm quite an obsessive person. Once I get into something, I really like. I don't do surface level. I don't do surface level.
right,
I really like deep dive. So I don't like to kind of touch things on the surface, kind of, and then so I like to proper immerse myself into, particularly with the world building, which is why, as you can see the poster behind me, man. Like for me, Hunter x
hmm
Hunter, that the level of the the potential for world building, um, is for me is up there with some of the best because of you just don't know
yeah.
where things can go with the characters. So and you can theorize, and I feel like the same can happen with One Piece. Someone told
Oh, it
me we
does.
don't. Someone told me we don't even know where the devil fruits are from right now.
I can't spoil
Spoil, yeah. You don't
anything
want to spoil me,
great.
but a friend of mine he's very vocal, and he's like, bro,
Yeah,
there's so much we don't know. He's like, we don't even know the origin
there's
of the devil fruits, and I'm like, bro, like, what? I'm like,
yeah, we there's a lot of stuff. I mean, we're learning. We've
yeah,
learned a lot about devil fruits, but there's still a lot of stuff to be explored in the verse. I should say.
we'll leave it
But
there
yeah,
then.
One Piece
We'll
is
leave it there.
yeah.
We'll leave it there. Yeah, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. Yeah. So, outside of One Piece,
Mhm.
what are some of your favorites? What anime got you into anime?
Well, that would be Dragon Ball Z.
Mm.
I grew up with Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that stuff. The normal, 90s kid Toonami, era. But Dragon Ball Z for me was the one that, you know, I had to get the action figures. I had to get all the Budokai Tenkaichi, all that stuff, and play all the games. Um, I have movies. The Metal Cooler movie. Like
Mm.
Dragon Ball Z to me was like it was kind of the anime that inspired a lot of the wave that we see now. The aura that characters have. The way certain characters move. I mean, there's some relations between Naruto and Sasuke when you look at Goku and Vegeta, right? You could pinpoint to a bunch of people from other series that have similarities. People have pointed similarities between Luffy and Goku, and you can draw some similarities there. There's so much you could look at, but Dragon Ball Z is kind of like, people call it like the grandfather of anime, or like the father. Um, and it definitely was like that in the West for sure. It definitely was like it opened up the floodgates for people that's, oh, okay, I love DBZ. Let's see what else is out there. And that's when, Yu Yu Hakusho got in here, Sailor Moon as well, Rurouni Kenshin, Cowboy Bebop, that era, the 90s. And then after that, it was done. Then Full Metal, Hunter, AOT, whatever, Sword Art Online, whatever you could think of, just started going up. Everything just started going up. And Naruto obviously was like the main one that kind of took the torch from DBZ and said, "Let me carry this," and it did. It carried it for a long time. Like I said, there's a long time nobody was talking about One Piece, but I think right now One Piece is now like it's here. JJK is here. Demon Slayer is here. Like those are the three that you can't stop talking about because everybody's on it. My Hero did amazing for the new gen. So yeah,
That's true, man. That is true. For me, uh, it's like you said, like Dragon Ball is the godfather, is a grandfather. Like I like to compare. There's two kind of series that I like to compare, and that's Dragon Ball and The Simpsons. For me, um,
mm,
I feel like they laid a blueprint, and if you didn't watch it back then, you won't
right,
you won't um you won't appreciate it as much because you see it in every single series now. Like everything that The Simpsons had done in the 90s, every single cartoon after The Simpsons has done afterwards. So when you go back and watch The Simpsons now, season like the early seasons of The Simpsons is some of the greatest television ever. To the point where it's been copied hundreds of times. So when you go back and watch it, it's nothing new. But then when you watch it for the first time, you're like, this is insane. And it's same with Dragon Ball. Like you've seen these tropes over and over again, but you've seen it because they've all taken inspiration from Dragon Ball, and that's the reason why you've seen it.
right,
So it's one of the reasons why I feel like some people don't appreciate what Dragon Ball has done, and they see it as kind of like basic, but without that foundation, your JJKs, your Naruto's
right,
just they just wouldn't have anything to stand on. And I think The Simpsons is
exactly.
exactly the same. Even if you look at some like the cartoons as new as like Rick and Morty, forget Family Guy. They're the basic. They're like copy and paste, but like the really nearly every. I don't think you can name a Western cartoon that hasn't taken inspiration from The Simpsons. It is groundbreaking. I
Yeah,
think South Park did an episode called "The Simpsons Did It First." Like they even paid homage to The Simpsons to that level. Like it's just crazy. I think Dragon Ball is definitely on that level.
yeah,
And
I
and yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
and Naruto carried that mantle as well because I feel like the UK, like I was saying before, like the UK are we're a little bit kind of, we keep to ourselves and we kind of keep quiet. Even if we like things, we don't shout about it. I feel like in the US, there was like a obsession with ninjutsu in the 80s and the 90s, and then that kind of calmed down a little bit, and then Naruto came back, and the new kids kind of rekindled that obsession with ninjutsu because there were the Ninja Turtles, and then when Naruto came back, it rekindled that love of ninjas that the Ninja Turtles
Mm,
brought out in the US. Because I don't know what it is,
yeah,
but particularly the black community, black people love ninjas, man. I don't know what I don't know what it is, man.
yeah,
Black people love ninjas, man. We love ninjas. So There's something there. There's
It'll be
definitely
the
something
action,
there.
you know. Like we definitely love
It could
the action.
be. It could be. It could be. It just is. There's just. It's a match made in heaven. It just works.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
Yeah.
So it sold like Naruto did really well, and now that it's over, I think Boruto. We'll see. We'll see if it can carry. But you're right. It's time for One Piece and JJK and you know well, My Hero's done now, but you know it's and Demon Slayer. So you know, yeah, man. What else were we gonna say? I wrote down a bunch of stuff, didn't I? Yeah. So, what are you currently watching? Currently reading? Obviously, I know One Piece ain't ending, so we can skip. We can skip that.
Yeah.
What else are you?
Yeah.
What else are you watching / reading right now?
JJK. I just finished the Demon Slayer Hashira training arc. I'm reading the JJK manga. What else? My Hero. Watching My Hero as well. I know the manga just ended, but I've just been watching the anime right now. I do want to tap into the manga though eventually. What else is out there? I mean, obviously, you know, Kaiju just finished. I know Bleach is coming back. The next part of the Thousand Year Blower arc, which I'm very excited for. Pretty much like almost everything. Not everything, but almost. I try to stay up to date with at least the major shows.
Yeah.
But there's a couple. I know Tower of God just came back, so I got to get back up on that. And
I need to get back on that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully, I think Fire Force is coming back next year too, and
I can't wait
Sakamoto
for
Days is dropping very, very soon, which is it's gonna be fire when it comes out. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot I need to catch up on and watch, and then there's also a lot that I'm still watching right now. So, what about you?
Yeah. I need to get onto the wave of watching the newer stuff. I think what's current, because I think it helps with the content creation. I think from a content creator point of view, I think you kind of have to, you got to know what's current. I haven't started Kaiju yet. I need to jump on. And I'm planning on. Oh, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yeah. Camera probably just overheated here. Give me one.
As long as the sound's fine, the sound's always more important.
Yeah, because I was just recording earlier, so give me 1 second here.
Yeah, I was saying I need to get more onto the couple current ones. I'm planning on starting Blue Lock this week, because what's absurd is that I'm a huge football fan. I know you call it soccer, but I'm never going to refer to it as soccer. I'm a massive.
No, I'm cool with that.
I'm a massive football fan, and the fact that I've not watched Blue Lock is kind of embarrassing for me. I need to get on that, because I'm blown away that people who don't watch football are absolutely obsessed with it. So I don't even know how I'm gonna end up. Like, this might become my new favorite. Like it's crazy. I'm super excited for that. But I'm watching some of the classics. I'm watching Yu Yu Hakusho. It's on Netflix. So I'm like 70 episodes deep right now. The dub is fantastic. The dub is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
It is. Yep. It's one of the best dubs that I've ever watched.
Yeah. It's my favorite dub, honestly.
It is audacious. Some of the Yusuke's voice actor is audacious, man. It's like some of the stuff that comes out of his mouth is just insane. I'm watching Parasite for the first time. I've never watched Parasite before. It's better than I thought.
Classic.
It's better than I thought it'd be. I'm quite. It's very different to what I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be kind of like monsters killing each other. It's quite nuanced, very kind of ethical, makes you think a little bit. And I started Ghost Stories just for the fun of it. The Ghost Stories dub.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It was on Amazon. It randomly appeared on Amazon Prime. I was like, there's Ghost Stories dubs on Amazon Prime. I was like, what? Yeah. So I was like, yeah, let me just start. Bro, It is wild. Like there's no script for it in English. I think there was even a rule they had is of like whichever voice actor comes in first, they get to say whatever they want.
A police station! Thank God! Hey, put the donuts down! Drop the Krispy Kreme, Serpico! We need your help
You see
here!
my house look like my father and my brother after 9 months or something?
Yeah, boogity-diggity-diggity-diggity-diggity-diggity-diggity!
Basically, like they literally,
What?
bro. It was like
What's this
you
called?
and-
Ghost Stories, you said?
Ghost Stories, bro. This is like it's famous now for its dub. It's famous for its dub, and it's just
Is it new?
insane. Nah, it's from the 2000s. It's from the 2000s. You have to watch this dub. This is a must watch. Like just watch the first episode. It is,
Yeah.
you name it, racist, homophobic, everything. It's everything phobic.
Think of a big black man chasing you!
It's they just it is crazy, man. It's like I can't even begin to explain some of the stuff they say, but it's definitely worth a watch.
Devilman Crybaby type of like up there.
The thing about Devilman Crybaby, there was a storyline. Like this is just like
Madness.
random. This is insane. You don't expect things to just come out like out of some of the characters' mouths. Like this is crazy.
Hello, sinner. God, can you go bomb an abortion clinic or something?
You just wait. When that wonderful president finishes stacking the Supreme Court, we won't have to. Don't forget what I told you about premarital sex.
Abstinence only, got it.
Like I'll definitely check it out. I'll just say watch episode 1 and then you'll realize whether it's for you or not. It's one of those ones where if you're in the mood for some satire, you just slap that on once in a while. It's crazy. So that's what I'm watching at the moment. But yeah, a Blue Lock soon. Blue Lock probably next week. And I'm reading Berserk. at the moment. So
yeah, Berserk. Whew.
Berserk's heavy,
Yeah.
so I can't read another manga with it at the same time. I'm struggling to read something alongside it. So once I'm going to finish Berserk and then I'm going to move on to actually completing. My aim is to catch up to One Piece once I read Berserk, because bro, I read Berserk sometimes before bedtime. I end up having nightmares, so I'm like,
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Berserk is a tough. It's a tough read.
it's heavy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But yeah, man. Going back to your content, I was what are your? So you said you started off in 2018, and you said you started off with kind of basketball vibe, kind of like a sports kind of vibe. So how what was your initial plan for the channel, and how has that progressed for you, and how do you feel like you've done from 2018 till now? It's been 6 years. Do you feel like you've done better than you thought you would, or do you feel like you've maybe underperformed? Do you feel like what vision did you have then compared to where you are now?
I mean, at the time, I thought it was going to be more of a debate show when I first started it, and to keep that going. But as a content creator, you have to learn very, very quickly that adaptability is very, very huge. Because
Very true.
people change. People's interests change. The topics they want to talk about, how they want to consume your content changes. We went from, when I started YouTube, it was just long form. And then as TikTok picked up, and then YouTube wanted to compete with TikTok, now you have YouTube Shorts. You have Shorts creators out here that you also have to try to get some. You have to compete in that field as well. So that's something I had to completely learn and start fresh on. So I mean, like there's a whole bunch of different things that have kind of changed on the path, but I feel like I'm exactly where I need to be. So I'm very, very comfortable. I'm content, but I'm also not satisfied. I feel like there's a lot more that can be done, and I want to continue to keep pushing and keep going, because I know there's a higher level where I'll be able to do more stuff, and then also be able to help people in my circle or whoever, once I'm there or they're there or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's
Exactly.
pretty much the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal. Um, so I think I'm definitely right where I need to be personally. So it's like, content but not satisfied.
Are you full time now?
Yes, yes. As of April.
As
As
of
of
April,
April this year.
nice,
Yeah.
nice. That's good to hear, man. It's good to see that. It's good to see someone in a field, similar to this, similar to, doing something that we both enjoy, doing it full time. Like it's honestly it's motivating. It's definitely motivating, and it kind of makes me want to push myself on more, because I try and like fit everything into whatever time slots that I have, because I'm married, I got a little kid, so it's always trying to.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I got a daughter.
Yeah, I
I got
never
a little
knew.
girl.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very I'm very conservative with my with the information that I share online. I'm very, I try and
Right.
keep
No,
things
no,
on the
that's
low.
listen. Yeah, that's understandable. For
Online,
sure.
I'm like, the less they know, the better. The less they know about me, the better. Online, a lot of I think on TikTok, I've been on TikTok for like I was on TikTok since like 2020, I think. I think maybe I don't even think they know my name on TikTok. I got 60K followers. I don't think any of them know my name, my actual real name. My name is
Wow.
Mohammed, by the way. My name is Mohammed.
Okay,
So
Mohammed. All right.
as for like, I don't think those TikTokers. I don't think before this video, I don't think. Maybe I've made one other video where I've mentioned my name.
Right.
A lot of them just
I just know you as Peace Hammer.
just Peace Hammer time,
Peace
yeah.
Hammer.
Yeah,
Peace
and
Hammer
I
time.
just kind of keep it that way. I kind of have that kind of divide between my life persona and my online persona, because I think it keeps things very comfortable for me. I think everyone's different, but for me, I think it keeps things comfortable in that sense. But yeah, it's very motivating to see that, because it is somewhere that I want to be as well. So what would you say is your plan for maybe the next year? Like what do you see? It doesn't have to be something exact, but like mentally, like, do you see, what areas of growth do you see?
Definitely just growth in overall the community itself. And I like doing events with the the community when I'm going to cons, whether it's the IRL tier list or other different styles of videos where I have like competitions or debates or panels. Like I like doing that stuff with the community. So trying to grow the brand itself, so it's easier to fund those projects, because right now everything I do is pretty much like self-funded for the most part. So just trying to find companies to work with, increase the brand, and just keep going from there. So everything kind of just is a circle. It just feeds itself. I think would be like a space that I'm aiming for, because that way I'll have more room to create, and I have more breathing room to do other things, versus trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this work. Because that spends I'd rather spend more time on creating the video idea than trying to see how I can produce the video idea first off, like to even make it possible, and then try to scrounge up whatever I can to create the actual content that people are going to watch after.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to have your creative juices all going into, the creative area,
Right.
rather than the logistics and
Right.
how can I get there? Like, what's the travel going to be like? What's
Right.
how long can I stay there? What is it going to be possible? All of that. You don't.
Right.
It's stressful, but I've kind of learned to enjoy that kind of part of the struggle, because once it's done, Once I'm done for the day or done for the weekend, I'm like, I did that, man. It was good. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
I can go home and sleep. Like, I go home and sleep well tonight. Like, I like
Alright.
that. I like that. I like that
Feeling
part of
that
the struggle,
you
man.
were productive, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's nice. It's a nice feeling, particularly if you got some good content for the day or for the week, for the weekend. You're like, I did some good stuff today, man. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Whether or not it comes out as a good video, that's a whole different story. But I've done my bit, and it's a nice feeling. And the fact that I enjoy that, and you know exactly what I mean. Like I said, I know exactly. I can tell from your face that you know exactly what I mean. Like, that's what gives me the inspiration to aim higher and kind of push for that ceiling, because I feel like right now in the UK it's difficult to create cons that have as large of a funding as, like, for example, Anime Expo. Like the Anime Expo that I saw you go to, was that in LA?
Yeah.
That was insane. We don't have anything close to that in the UK. Like, we don't have anything close to that in the UK. Like, I feel like for us to reach that, they need to see that community exists in the UK. That community does exist in the UK. The anime community, those people, there's 12 million people, I think 12 million people anyway, live in London. So people, like, the population in London is very similar to, I think, to New York. People
Right. I'm about to
do
say that's close
love,
to New York.
yeah, people do love anime in the UK. They just don't show it as much, and they need to turn up. They need to turn up, and they need to, once these corporations and these businesses see that, hey, like, the UK is pretty much culturally very similar to the US, that's when we can see the big things happening here. And between you and me, like, well, not even between you and me actually, because this is very straightforward. Like, every con that I see you guys go to, like, all the people that I'm mutuals with, that either do cosplay or do content, all the cons that I go to, all I see is black people leading the way, bro. And I love seeing the fact that a black anime community are just doing insane things over there. What's the con called? The event for the black anime one.
What, DreamCon in Texas?
No, there's one called
Oh,
I can't remember the
BlurCon?
name.
BlurCon?
Yeah, BlurCon. Like, yeah, that's like,
Yeah, BlurCon I've been to, yeah.
that's like completely unheard of over here. Like, that just wouldn't, like I can see it happening, but I just don't feel like they'd have as much of a turnout. But the it's just that level of enthusiasm that I see from the black community, like that. I get that in my videos. Like, when I get, not to say other races don't contribute, but when I see my black guys and my black girls turn up in my videos, bro, they shut it down. Like, they shut it down. They make some of my videos, bro. Some of my videos, like, the hype is solely brought on to by my black anime fans, and that's no shade thrown to any other race. It's just, that's just the way things are, and it's just the love and the soul and the vibe that they bring. It's just the way things are. It's undeniable.
I think it's just, I feel like the way, at least it was marketed to us in the West, I feel like a lot of us were able to see ourselves in these characters and feel some type of, like, relatability. So when we see that, like, the level of passion is a little bit different, because the relationship with the story that's being told, even though it's from a land that's completely different than us, you actually start to realize that, like, we do have some things in common. So with that being said, I feel like it's just, it's exactly as you're saying. The passion is there.
100%, 100%. I'm actually feeling to come and like I want to come and like take part in one of the cons like over in the US because I have family in the US, so I'm hoping to,
Where at?
scrounge some money together. It's very fortunate that I now have a family member who's moving to Texas. Wink, wink.
Oh wow.
So
Wow, yeah.
So I'm planning, no guarantees, but I may, DreamCon 2025. Who knows? It could happen.
Hey man, that's the one.
Yeah,
That's the one.
because
All right, I'm stamping it. Peace, Hammer Titan, DreamCon 2025.
I
Locked
got.
in.
I'm gonna have to rob a bank for that, man. I'm gonna try and rob a bank and take the flight, man. So because I heard it's in Houston. It's in Houston. It's been announced for Houston, right? So it's not very far from where I've got family. So I'm gonna see what I can do. So I don't want to. You know what? I feel like I shouldn't even mention it now because now I feel like there's a I put a little bit of pressure on myself to kind of.
Yeah, you gotta speak it into existence, man. It's here
I
now.
thought, why not? Let's do this. Let's do this. DreamCon 2025. Let's do this. Let's make it happen.
Exactly.
Let's make it happen. Why not, man? So, all right, man. So I'll just ask you some quick fire questions, and then maybe we can just wrap it up. Where do you live, by the way? Like, where are you based? Because I see you all over the US. Oh, so you're from New York?
Yeah.
Whereabouts in New York?
I'm in New York.
Whereabouts in New York are you based? Are you like NYC?
I'm in. Yeah, I'm about like an hour out, Long Island.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, we'll just go for this one. I couldn't find the quiz that I had, but we'll just go for this one. All right, don't expect too much, but here we go. All right, easy one. Which anime includes the Elric brothers, Edward and Alphonse? Is it Gintama? Is it Full Metal Alchemist? Is it Kono Catch? Or is it Rising of the Shield Hero? I wonder.
Oh man, I mean it might be. No, let me stop. Obviously, Full Metal. Full Metal.
All right, that one's. I haven't got to click that one. We know. Okay. The ghouls of Anteiku are known to be friendly in Tokyo Ghoul. What is Anteiku? Is it A, a restaurant, B, a town, C, a coffee shop, or D, a bar?
Coffee shop.
Final answer?
I mean, it's been a while since I watched Tokyo Ghoul.
So, restaurant...
Hold on.
Restaurant, town, coffee shop, bar, and Teiku.
I'm gonna go coffee shop, man.
All right. You killed it, bro. 2 out of 2 so far. All right. Number 3. Who is the leader of the homunculi in Fullmetal Alchemist? Is it Dante? Is it Edward? Is it Riza? Or is it Izumi? I feel like this is not Brotherhood. Because I don't remember this one. But anyway. Who is the leader of the homunculi in Fullmetal Alchemist? Is it Dante? Is it Edward? Is it Riza? Or is it Izumi?
I'm going Dante.
Dante is correct. 3 out of 3. All right. Who created the House of Evolution in One Punch Man? Is it A, Ground Dragon, B, Zombie Man, C, Beast King, D, Dr. Genius? Who created the House of Evolution in One Punch Man?
I don't either remember this or was this anime or manga related. Maybe this is manga, but I don't know if I remember this.
It says anime quiz, so I'm kind of assuming.
Maybe this is anime. Yeah. Oh, it's. I don't remember this though. This
I'm
one
gonna be
I'm
real
gonna
with
go
you.
with.
I don't remember it either.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
So it says
the House of Evolution.
the House of Evolution. I don't even know what the House of Evolution is. It says it's either Ground Dragon, Zombie Man, Beast King, or Dr. Genius.
I'm gonna go with Dr. Genos, or maybe
Correct, bro. You smashed it, man. You got it right there. Why are there so many Full
That
Metal Alchemist
might have been
questions?
early season 1. Like that's why I'm like, like I kind of, you know,
Bro, I watched that in like
because I remember
20.
Genos was created by that might be it. You know,
I watched
I
that in
don't
like
remember the House of
20.
Evolution name.
Is it
19,
2018?
2018.
Yeah, it was
Or
too long ago, man.
no, it was 20. Maybe it's 2015 or something when One Punch
It
Man,
was a
something
very
like
long
that.
time ago.
It was a long time
Yeah.
ago. That's why. Wow.
Okay, where is the scar located on Scar's body in Full Metal Alchemist? Is it on his back, his chest, his face, or his foot?
Face.
All right, correct. How many is that so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 out of 5 so far, man. You're killing it. Okay, what we got next? What is Endeavor's quirk called in My Hero Academia? Is it flamethrower, hell flame, fire, or hellfire?
I know it's either Hell Flame or Hellfire.
What is Endeavor's quirk called in My Hero Academia? Flamethrower, hell flame, fire, or hell flame? Sorry, flamethrower, hell flame, fire, or hellfire?
I'll go Hell Flame.
Hell flame. Okay, correct. Whoa, you're on a roll, man.
I knew it was either
6
Hell
out of
Flame or
6.
Hellfire. It was one. Yeah.
Okay. Which one is a wall on Paradise Island that protected the remnants of Eldia in Attack on Titan? Is it Maria, Cena, Rose, or all of them?
All of them.
Correct. I would have been pissed at you if you got that wrong, man. I would have been pissed at you if you got that wrong.
So I can't mess up the AOT question
Nah,
with
you can't do that, man. You can't do
Yeah.
that. Okay. Who does Yuji Itadori live with? Who does Yuji Itadori live with at the beginning of Jujutsu Kaisen? Is it his grandmother, his father, his grandfather, or his mother?
His grandfather.
Correct. You are smashing these questions, man. What power does Asta have in Black Clover? Is it heat magic? Is it magic nullifier? Is it heat magic? Is it magic nullifier? Is it water magic? Or is it strength magic?
Nullification magic. Yeah, the second one.
Correct. How many of these are there? There aren't many. I said there aren't many left, but there aren't actually many left. There aren't that many left, actually. All right. Okay, where are we at? I think it's 20 in total. What is Naruto's main goal? Come on, guys. Come on. Find his parents, avenge his brother, save his sister, be the leader of his village. You can get one wrong for the culture. You can get it.
You want me to get this is the one you want me to get wrong. This one, man, that's crazy.
I could wait till a One Piece one comes up, or maybe I could wait for that one.
Man, Hokage leader.
All right,
Believe
we'll
it.
move on. What is the one beverage that ghouls can consume without getting sick in Tokyo Ghoul? Is it orange juice? Is it grape soda? Is it coffee, or is it alcohol?
I mean, put coffee.
Yeah. keep it straightforward, man. Who is these questions are getting? They started off all right, man. They're getting worse here, man. Who is the main protagonist in Demon Slayer? Let's just get it on. Let's get it out of the way. Just give us the answer, bro. I'm not even gonna read them out for you.
Tanjiro,
one of the options is Hisoka. I swear to God, one of the options is Tanjiro.
Wow.
Let's just move on. Let's move on. All right. What village are Asta and Yuno from in Black Clover? Is it Alubana, Castletown, Hage, or Ekbatana. Bro, I ain't watched Black Clover. Some of these names are... I don't even know if
Hage.
Hage, yeah. Cool. Which anime tells the story of... Which anime tells the story of Saitama?
One
You know
Punch
what?
Man, baby.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
I thought I'd come and challenge you. The quiz, guys, the quiz I wanted to give him, I couldn't access it. The website was down. This is what I came up with. A half-hearted quiz. I'll catch him next time.
Yeah.
Next time, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get an arrangement of Attack on Titan and Hunter x Hunter questions, like very interesting ones that require attention to detail. All right, Lord Boros is the leader of what group in One Punch Man? Is it the Pirates? Is it Saitama Group? Is it Dark Matter Thieves? Or is it Alienation?
This one I'm probably gonna get wrong.
There were harder
I do
ones that you
not
got wrong,
remember.
I think.
Huh?
I think there were harder ones that you got right, sorry. So, I think you might...
I don't remember the name of the group.
Lord Boros is the leader of what group in One Punch Man? The Pirates, Saitama Group, Dark Matter Thieves, or Alienation? I think I know the answer because it was so long since I watched it.
Yeah, this is so long ago. I don't think. I feel like Alienation is too like. It's too
Corny.
obvious. Yeah. But it could. It's One Punch Man. It could be that, but I'm like, I don't remember. Dark Matter Thieves. I feel like maybe Pirates would fit,
Which one are you going for then?
but like, I know it's wrong, but I don't have enough faith in Pirates or Dark Matter Thieves. Honestly, it's obviously not Saitama Group. I'll go with it.
I see you trying to get one wrong for the culture, bro. I see you, bro. You're trying to be like,
Yeah,
you know what?
alright.
I'm gonna remain humble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one wrong for the
Yeah.
culture, you know. I ain't trying to
There
be
you
a
go. Yeah, I'm a.
teacher's
I
pet.
can't. Yeah, I can't be a try hard. You know what I mean? So yeah, Alienation, man. Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, you know.
It was Dark Matter Thieves. It was Dark Matter Thieves.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
it's like I was saying. There were more difficult ones that you got right. I thought you were gonna get that one. All right.
I forgot.
did-
I really forgot.
Who deceived Naruto into stealing a sacred scroll, not a soul? Was it Hashirama? Was it Kakashi? Mitsuki? Why is one of the options? Well, then again, it makes sense actually, because one of the options is Akatsuki, but the way they've written it is like as if Akatsuki's a person. So so it says. So it says, who deceived Naruto into stealing a sacred scroll? So it says, Hashirama, Kakashi, Akatsuki, and Mizuki. So it's
Mizuki.
it's the way they wrote it. Correct.
Yeah.
Alright, what is the name of the curse occupying Yuji? Oh my god, man, this is, go on, bro. Just give us.
Sukuna.
Wrong. It was Ryomen Sukuna. Wrong, bro. You're
Oh,
wrong.
I was like, wait a minute. Going back to that Deku quiz.
Which two colors are used in the Amestris flag in Full Metal Alchemist? Is it green and yellow? Is it green and black? Is it black and white? Or is it green and white? I wanted more questions like this, like that make you think a little bit. Have you jog your memory a little bit at least? Which two colors are used in the Amestris flag in Full Metal Alchemist?
Green and white?
That's correct. I wouldn't have got that. I'm bad with remembering colors in anime, like details like colors. Wherever, man. Who is Isabella's child by blood in the Promised Neverland? Is it Emma? Is it Sarah? Is it Peter? Or is it Ray?
Ray.
Correct. What is All Might's quirk called in My Hero Academia? Come on, man. I've watched like 5 episodes and I know this.
Yeah, one for all.
I will go back to My Hero. I've promised many an angry fan that I will return to My Hero.
Yeah. The manga just ended, so definitely tap into the anime.
I've been told to watch the manga actually. I've been told the manga is superior. I've been told the.
Oh, I mean, I've heard there's certain seasons of My Hero that are kind of like lackluster, but then there's also seasons that are fire. So yeah, it's kind of like a mixture.
Because people were saying like the last season, like the animation for the Shigaraki fights, they were like, we wanted more. The manga went all out, and the anime just didn't give them what people wanted. But
even on the okay, well then
that's
yeah.
What,
I mean
yeah,
the manga fans are saying that then, yeah.
Okay, what powers and abilities does Envy possess in Full Metal Alchemist? This quiz is loving FMA. All right, is it immortality? Is it shape-shifting? Is it regeneration? Or is it all of them? This is Envy.
I mean, I'm gonna go all of them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which person in Naruto is a kunoichi? Come on, bro. Come on. There's only one female on the list, bro.
Alright, so
you
you
can guess.
Know what it is, man.
Just guess. Guess what female they put on here. Which female
Sakura?
character? Yes. Bingo.
Okay.
The other options were Shino, Kiba, and Naruto. Oh, come on, man. Great. He says you got 21 out of 22. It wasn't that difficult,
Okay.
bro. I'm gonna catch you out next time.
That, man.
Take that,
man.
Take it with pride, man. I'll give you a little applause there, bro. Very respectable. I think you could have got a full house, because if you go back to what's that guy called again? The Dark Matter guy. He looks like he's made from Dark Matter. From what I can remember. That's
he
the only
does.
reason why I remember.
I was just thinking it would be too easy, but like then again,
Yeah.
I don't remember the name, like because he does look like Dark Matter. But I was
Yeah,
like,
Boros had the
would that
massive
be
eye,
too
wasn't
obvious?
he? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like maybe that's too obvious, but I was like I don't know.
But yeah, Rob, it's been a pleasure, man.
Man, thank you.
It's close to midnight
for
over
having me
here.
on. Yes, all right, yeah. So you got.
It's a pleasure, man.
You got enough.
It's been a pleasure to have you on, man. It's honestly, it's great talking about these kind of things. I do love having these kind of discussions. Just just on like a level of just understanding, why we do what we do and where we're headed, really. But I'm open to have like more of these and chat to some of the other guys, the Life with Anime podcast guys, and a few other guys as well.
Oh,
yeah. They're pretty lit guys as well. So yeah, man, subscribe. Peace Hammer Titan. That's YouTube, TikTok, Insta. That handles it exactly the same. Same with Rob's Shonen Showdown, YouTube, TikTok. Is TikTok the same, or is it the Shonen Showdown?
TikTok is the Shonen Showdown. Yeah.
Yeah. TikTok is the Shonen Showdown. Instagram is Shonen Showdown. Hit us up on there. That's where all the best content is, bro. This is the best anime content you can find online. I promise you that. You know where it's at, bro.
Man.
All right, man.
I appreciate you.
Honestly, man. Same here, man. Likewise, the feeling is mutual.